This is Quake 1, by the way.
Yes. So is the tech ready? Okay. 3, 2, 1, go. So this is Quake. And yeah, as you can see, it has a lot of bunny hopping, and that's like the main technique of the game. Kind of like in Half-Life 1, except I'm not using the mouse wheel to jump, since the game is good and it has like this jump buffering, where you hold down the jump key before you land and it jumps when you land. So you get perfect jumps each time you land. And kind of like in Half-Life, this game has it's affected by the FPS of the game, how fast you go, and in this game the default FPS is 72, which we use. And that's a grenade jump. And the reason why I'm shooting the shotgun while doing those grenade jumps is because I can time the actual jump better. I fire the grenade and then shoot my shotgun 4 times, and after that I know I'm good to jump. It's still pretty precise, some of them at least. Like the next map, oh, almost died there. The next map, it has a pretty huge one, and it skips like the whole level basically.
Oh, nice.
And there I fired the grenade at the fiend, the enemy, and because of that the grenade explodes immediately, so I get the boost as fast as possible. And this is already, oh yeah, this is by the way episode 1, and this is the last map of episode 1, and I failed the trick there. You can surf across the boss of this episode and do that. But yeah, what you're supposed to do there is just hit 2 switches and then the third one which kills it. And yeah, this is episode 2, and I'll be doing these episodes in like order, which is like 1, 2, 3, 4, and then the last map. In actual speedruns you can pick what order you want, since it's not restricted to go to any episode you want. And here I have good damage, so I can just easily kill all the enemies. It's pretty nice to have on this map since it has a lot of enemies on the way. And now, even though this is the second map, I already have the grenade launcher, which is nice to have on this one, since you can do a pretty big skip with it. Oh no, that's good. Like that. And you have to kill that enemy to get to this area, since it's like triggered to open after that enemy is killed.
That was a nice time anyway.
Yeah, thanks. And this is like the boring part of episode 2. You can't really do any movement tech here. Just slow water, running. Oh, I got hit by the fiend there. I have the silver key though. I'm gonna get this armor though. just for safety. I might still be dead, maybe, but I have that safety save there, so no.
Ouch.
So it doesn't really matter, but yeah, the Fiend blocked me in the silver key area, which is like right over here, from picking up that health, I mean that armor. That wasn't too bad though. This is another pretty movement-heavy map. Well, every map really is in Quake. But what you're supposed to do here is get out. Hit this button and get stuck in the elevator, and it requires you to have a lot of health or armor or both.
Nice.
And you can get stuck into the elevator and it opens early, which saves like, I don't know, 20 seconds, something like that. But it's a huge skip. So is that. That grenade jump takes you, or rocket jump, basically takes you to the end of the map, which is this elevator. And since the elevator takes a while to reach the bottom, while it's doing that, I'm going to grab a weapon that's in this area. And all of this is, like I said, on a timer, so it doesn't matter if I screw up a bit. I don't have to be perfect. And this is the lightning gun, and picking this up saves around oops. Yeah, that doesn't matter. So I still have time. It should save like it's just started opening, so it saves like half a second, since you have to kill an enemy right at the end of the map. My health is kind of bad, so I'll just wait a bit. And now that was episode 2, and this is episode 3. It's regarded to be pretty random at parts. But if you know a way to like stun enemies and stuff, you should be fine. Like your placement really matters on how the AI works and behaves. And yeah, that jump that I did there at the start, it skips like 2/3 of the level, and that skips like 2/3 of the level as well. And there what I did, I stood on the button like a bit extra long and went to the side, so one of the enemies would follow me there instead of blocking me on the button. And yeah, again a grenade jump to skip going to another area in the map. And here wait for the ogre to get away from your path. 27, not bad, I guess. And this map has a hard trick at the start.
Nice.
Yeah, you have to grenade jump out of the water, and you can't like actually jump inside water, so you have to like start pushing yourself upwards. So it's kind of hard to time and hard to do since grenades are not that effective underwater. And I killed myself. Right at the end. Which doesn't really help the situation, but...
It's such a great level, we just need to see it again.
Yeah, that trick at the start, it's so cool. Why not sit again? I didn't mean to switch the weapon there, by the way, that's why I died. Okay, so what you do is you kill the ogre and you don't switch your weapons. And this map is actually kinda painful. If you mess up, you can lose a lot of time really easily. Like that jump, you have to hit that trigger in the air. And by doing that, you skip going to another like area that one of the tubes takes you. So you can go right to the end after that.
At least you didn't die.
Yeah, I didn't die, so that's good. Also, this is the last level of episode 3. So around 3/4 done. Almost got killed by war balls, but
It's really tight.
yeah. And the health situation there is pretty hard too. And coming up is one of the hardest tricks in the game. You can like strafe into the button area, but what you can also do is like a damage boost from the explosive box there, which is a really good backup. It only loses like a couple seconds, so not a big problem. And again, like a water area, kind of slow, nothing you can do with it. And episode 4, it has a lot of like hard tricks in it, precise jumps and stuff like that. It's fun to watch, hopefully. And you're supposed to like get in between the spikes there, but you can just like do a jump and it can just block the spikes from killing you. And also that jump I did at the end, it's pretty hard. So I did a save there and well, got it second try, which is not that bad, I guess. And yeah, that jump at the start there, it's a slope jump. And it's kind of hard to do since you have to strafe in 2 different directions after you do the slope jump.
Also, slopes, they boost you depending on which way they face, kind of.
Yeah.
So if they face downwards, they boost you forward, and if they face upwards, they boost you upwards.
Yeah, exactly. And what I did there, I had quad damage and I had mega health, so I did a grenade boost with that, and it gave me a lot more boost than normally. There you do a grenade jump into like a secret area, which takes you to near the end. It's a good shortcut. And this one is also a really short level, kind of like in episode 2, the first map. And they knew about that way, since you have to get the secret level that way, jump on the stakes. But you can also just do it to skip a level. And there I had quad damage and again mega health. So I did a grenade boost out of the water. And after that I picked up the red armor. And because of that I can do an extra boost there, which saves a little time. And here you have a lot of stairs, so you can't really bunny hop across them. So you just boost upwards. And sadly, that's the last enemy of the episode. And the last map is coming up.
We've got time for a couple of donations.
Yes.
So we have, first of all, $5 from Colin87. It says, "Hey Elgu, you're looking cute today. Good luck on your run. If you get a new world record, I buy you Gothic."
Damn.
We also have $5 from Cypherium2010, who says, "I want to say thank you to all runners for donating their time to remind the community to donate to a good cause." So thanks very much for that. Really kind-hearted gesture.
The line end is coming up.
Okay.
And that's time. Yeah, that was a decent run. That death in episode 3 was a bit unfortunate at the end of the fourth map, but yeah, that was decent.
Congratulations, Elgu. And yeah, speaking of which, we also have a further $5 donation from Inane, who says, "Greetings from Germany. Congrats on the 4-player co-op world record, Elgu."
Yeah, thanks. Yeah, co-op is fun. Recommend running Quake. It's good. And yeah, thanks for watching, and everyone else watching here too. It's cool. Yeah, I'm done.